All right, back to Realtracs. This time, what we're going to do is we're going to set up some showings for a client, and we'll go through the process. So we're in the front page of Realtracs. I always suggest getting the MLS numbers because it's the easiest way to find a multiple listings at the same time. If my client sends me a bunch of addresses, I actually do the front work of pulling up each individual one and then storing the MLS number somewhere else. In this case, I put it in a search bar. But so anyway, so here we go. You go over to search here and go to listings search. And then I'm going to leave everything as is and just click on the MLS numbers, remembering to separate them by a comma. And you'll just simply go over here to MLS numbers and paste them there. And then just click search. So then what you'll see is I have all these listings are in different areas. So I don't know if I'd try this in one day, but I might if I have enough time because this is going to be a close to an hour, a good 40 minutes from one to the other. At best case would be a half hour, depending on the time of day, but it can be over an hour if it's the wrong time of day. So, anyways, those are things to consider. So now that I have them all, I would go in here and you'd see there's two in one neighborhood. There's one out here, and depending on where I and the clients are coming from is probably where I'd start. So if they're in Murfreesboro, but they want to look at these, I'd probably have them start here and bring them back home, and vice versa. I always would prioritize that their end drive is the shortest. Have them drive to me so that they, like in this case, if they were here and I'm here, they'd be driving to me to see how far that drive is, and we can discuss that right off the bat, and then we end up here. And this is going to be, in this case, I just picked a bunch of listings we have in our company, and you can tell by the price that this is going to be the nicest house too. So ending in the nicest house is also a win because you're they're likely going to notice the difference between the other houses they saw. So a couple things. So anyways, now I've decided which way I'm going to go, just by putting them in there. And I'm going to go ahead and click on this listing. And I am going to show you that down here, you will scroll to where the agent is and you click schedule showings. Okay. And then like this means that they're powered by Realtracs. Most agents these days are using it, but some people use showing time. So it'll say powered by showing time, and then you'll click that. It'll say you're going to a different system, just as a heads up, and then it'll go there. Now, in this case, what you need to do is you need to pick what day. So I'm going to be showing the house on Thursday, and we're going to start at 10. And and you click, you remember all this. You have to have a buyer agreement of some sort before you can bring a buyer into the house. So that's a big deal. You can have just a showing uh, um, contract for like a sign call or somebody you don't know well and haven't set a relationship with. But I do suggest just getting a buyer rep agreement before you go in the house. But you have to have some kind of agreement signed. You cannot show it without an agreement. So then next, and then I would confirm it, but I'm not going to confirm it because I'm actually not showing up, but I would click confirm, and then that would be, that's it. That's how you do a showing in Realtracs.